Sergeant Preston of the Northwest Mounted Police with Yukon King, swiftest and strongest lead dog breaking the trail in the relentless pursuit of lawbreakers in the wild days of the Yukon. Back to the days of the gold rush as Sergeant Preston with his wonder dog Yukon King meets the challenge of the Yukon. This is the Yukon, the territory patrolled by Sergeant Preston. A land bleak and cruel to the outsider. A land which seldom offers a second chance after a first mistake. Mackenzie Bay, at the northern panhandle of the Yukon, sometimes described as the icebox of the world. Here to be lost is death, for there are no landmarks, no shelter, no food but what one brings with him.
Keep moving, come on.
I don't think I can make it, Hank.
You want me to leave you here?
No, don't do that.
I ought to. You getting us into this mess and losing our dog team on top of it.
But I thought there'd be an Eskimo settlement here. They got furs, Hank, lots of furs.
Oh, come on, we gotta keep moving or we'll freeze to death. I should never have listened to you.
But these men were lucky. They were to be granted their second chance. Sergeant Preston and his great dog, Yukon King, traveling to Shingle Point on official business, crossed a faint trail in the snow.
Two men without sled or dogs. Dangerous business, King. Better make sure that they're not in trouble. Give me a haw, King. Haw, King. On you.
Vic. We gotta keep moving, come on.
Let me alone, I want to sleep.
No, we can't stop. We'll freeze to death.
Oh, well, let me alone.
Come on, Vic, get up. Wait a minute. What's that? Dogs. Dogs, Vic. Come on, Vic, someone's coming.
Sergeant Preston come. 2 men. Sergeant Preston come.
Ho! Help me, Ooluk. These men are in bad condition.
For an hour, Preston worked on the 2 men he had rescued. All one of them needed was food and a warm place to rest. But the other man had a frozen foot. When this happened to an Eskimo, he simply waited to see whether the use of his foot returned. If he became crippled and felt unable to cope with the hard conditions of life in the Arctic, he often abandoned himself on an ice floe to die. But now the Eskimos watched in wonder. They had learned something from the lawman, which would be of great benefit to them in the future.
Did you see how it was done? Massage, cold water. Massage, cold water. Do you understand? All right, let's let him rest and we'll go outside. They'll not be able to stand the trip to Shingle Point, so I'll pick them up on my way back. They'll be much stronger then.
My wife, Ewa, take good care of white man.
This was a narrow escape. Another hour and they'd have frozen to death.
They foolish. In this country, white man like helpless cub and they nuke the polar bear. Not me and you, my friend.
Yeah, this is a tough country, all right.
When you return.
Well, I have some land disputes to settle at the point. I should be back in about 4 sleeps.
Sick white man, all well then. Ooluk fix. Goodbye, my friend.
Goodbye. Goodbye, Wabu.
Bye.
How you feel, Hank? A lot better than 3 days ago.
Hard to breathe here.
There's no air in here. That makes it all the worse.
I don't mind. We're lucky to be alive.
Vic,
Yeah, Hank.
you notice these?
Yeah. Finest skins I ever saw.
Look at this pal here. Do you realize we got a fortune in furs here?
Say you're right. If we had our sled, we could trade for him.
Trade for them. With a pack of ignorant savages, we'll take them.
Watch it, Hank.
Don't worry about her. She can understand us. Only one here speaks any English is that headman. What's his name?
Ooluk.
That's the one. I heard him say he was going out hunting with the other men.
Watch it, Hank.
Thanks, Ewa.
Be careful you don't find a piece of seal flipper in that. That's her idea of a special treat.
Ah, Hank, she's doing her best.
Hey, look at that collar. White fox. That whole park is sea otter pelts. There's a fortune there, Vic, I tell you. Look, Dollface. Let's make a trade. Wait a minute. Not a gift. Trade. You get mirror. We get fur.
No, you no steal Ooluk's furs. Me tell.
Hank, what are you doing?
Why, she's understood of her word. We said we're clearing out of here. I hear dogs out there. There must be a sled. Come on, we'll get them.
But Hank, we're green when it comes to handling dogs.
We won't lose these. Besides, we'll never get a better chance with all the men out hunting.
That's true. Nothing but women around. All right, let's go.
No, help, help, help. No, you no steal. Help, help.
Oh! Did you hear, my brother?
Yes, like cracking ice. Yet no ice shelf near us.
This white man's shooting stick.
He come from there.
Hey! Hank, you had no cause to shoot Ewa.
She ain't dead. Get those furs covered up.
If Ooluk catches us,
He won't. We'll be across the Alaskan border in 2 days.
Hank, look! It's Ooluk.
Just our luck. Come on.
Get out of here, you husky! Hello.
Ooluk,
Who do this?
go Ooluk. Ewa not hurt bad. We care for her.
Come, my brother. We avenge Ewa.
Fight!
They're gaining on it. We'll never get away from them with this load. Keep it moving. I'm going to let them have it.
All right, on you mangy curs!
Get along there. Come on, get along there.
Come, we catch white man now. White man.
Forgive me, brother. My harpoon not find mark. White man still alive. Go kill him and take back your furs.
No, my brother. You no walk. And you freeze if I leave you. I take you back to village.
His business in Shingle Point finished, Sergeant Preston, true to his promise, returned to pick up the 2 white men he had left in the Eskimos' care.
Hi there! Hello there! Ho! Ho!
Sergeant Preston.
Well, I'm glad to see you're able to travel again. You shouldn't be out in this glare without snow goggles. Here, take mine. I have another pair. Where's your partner?
Something terrible happened, Sergeant. He was killed in an argument with that Eskimo.
Ooluk?
Yes.
What doesn't seem possible?
That's gospel, Sergeant. We just made a deal for the sled and dogs when the argument started. I was lucky to escape with my own life.
That doesn't sound like Ooluk. I'll have to investigate this. You'll come back with me, of course. You'll be safe with me. I'll need your side of the story.
Well, Sergeant, wouldn't it be better if I waited in Fort McPherson for you? If I show up in that village, it might start a rumpus.
Well, on second thought, you may be right. All right. Report to the police station there. Give the officer in charge your statement.
Sure, Sergeant. Anything you say.
You think you can make it all right?
Sure.
All right. I'll see you there in 3 days.
You'll wait a long time in Fort McPherson for me, Sergeant.
Ha! Get out of here! How is Iwa, Ooluk?
Iwa will live. Listen, my people. White man has been our friend. He has eaten our food, had the warmth of our fires. For many moons this has been so. Now he repay us with fire sticks, striking down my woman Iwa and my brother Wabu. White man steal our skins, our sled, our dogs. White man no good. No more will white man rest in our igloos by our fires. When white man come again, Ooluk do him so. From this son on, let all white man take care. I, Ooluk, have spoken.
Ooluk. Sergeant White Man too. He say Ooluk bad man. Take you for white man justice.
Then Sergeant Preston too shall feel Ooluk's mighty spear.
Unaware of the danger to himself, as well as to any other white man who ventured into the territory, Preston drove toward the Eskimo settlement. Under the superb leadership of King, Preston's team sped over the snow-packed tundra, bringing him to the Eskimo village a full day ahead of schedule. Ooluk had gone fishing. Iwa needed food. When Preston tried to locate Ooluk, explaining why, he was met with a strange silence on the part of the villagers.
What does White Sergeant ask?
He asked for Ooluk.
He has heard of dead white man? I warn my brother. You not tell Sergeant I go.
Well, King, apparently we're going to have to find Ooluk without the help of his friends.
I
Haven't seen Iwa around. Let's have a look inside. Iwa, what happened?
White man hurt Iwa. He take furs. Hurt me with fire stick.
I'm beginning to understand. Perhaps you'd better tell me your story from the beginning.
Unaware, Preston was listening to the true story clearing Ooluk. Wabu sped across the ice to warn his brother.
who's my brother?
Sergeant Preston.
Him say come back in 4 sleeps. Only 3 sleeps have passed.
He in village now. Hunt you for killing evil white man.
White man justice. Bad medicine for Ooluk. Good only for white man. Sergeant hunt Ooluk. Sergeant feel Ooluk spear.
No, my brother, you not go back to village. Go far away.
No. Ooluk no run like little fox. Ooluk strong like bear. Ooluk fight.
Fire stick, strong medicine. Stronger than Eskimo harpoon.
Ooluk have strong medicine too. This our land, not white man's. The wind, snow, ice, only Ooluk's friend. Let white sergeant track me. Soon be plenty hungry, plenty tired, plenty weak. He catch Ooluk when Ooluk ready. And then his fire sticks not help him. Nothing helps Sergeant. And he die.
My brother wise, Chief.
Go to Iwa. Take care of her, my brother. Tell Iwa, Ooluk come back. 1, 2 sleeps. Hey!
Thanks, Ewa. I understand. I'll do my best to see that the man that stole your furs and shot you in Wabu is caught and punished.
Iwa believe white sergeant. Only
Only what, Ewa?
Iwa afraid for Ooluk.
There's no need to be afraid. White men law will not punish Ooluk for killing a thief in self-defense.
I believe, but Ooluk not believe. He believes sergeant bring white man to village to take Eskimo skins. You find Ooluk. Tell him truth.
Well, where is he now?
He gone to fish waters of Great Seal ice shelf, where sun go sleep.
I know the place. So don't worry. I'll find him and tell him to come home. He has nothing to worry about.
White sergeant, Eskimo's friend. Iwa very glad.
Don't worry, Ewa. I'll be back. Monkey.
Preston knew the Great Seal ice shelf. He found Ooluk's trail and followed it to the Eskimos' fishing hole. Ooluk had carefully brushed away the track of the sled that brought Wabu to him. The tracks he left for Preston to find were cunningly placed to lead the sergeant to destruction. Preston didn't suspect that he was the hunted instead of the hunter, that he was being led into a trap with all of Ooluk's skill. Ooluk counted on his skill and cunning in the ways of the far north, his superior knowledge of the land he had roamed since childhood, his superior stamina and endurance to offset the weapons of the white man.
Give the team a rest, King, and we go at the top of the ridge. Maybe we can see Ooluk from there. Go ahead. Well, no matter what he thinks, he's still our friend. You'll have to salvage our supplies, King, and we'll continue our search. Come on. Well, King, we've had a busy day. Ooluk's delaying action put us behind. But we're reorganized now. Maybe we'll catch him in the morning.
A day passed, 2 days, as Preston pursued the elusive Ooluk over the shelf ice. Now he was weary, bone-tired from lack of rest and proper food, and several of his faithful dogs were lame from the sharp ice underfoot. Ironically, Preston was spending his own strength and that of his animals on an errand of mercy in the face of death, because Ooluk was his friend, a friend who might at any moment send him, mistakenly, to his death. And Preston knew another death menaced him also, the icy arms of the Arctic, inviting the weary to the long sleep that never ended.
Well, it's up to you, old fella, to take us through.
Ooluk, too, was tiring. He had never seen another like this almost superhuman white man. His last fish gone, he too must return to the village or die beside the man he sought to trap. This would be Ooluk's last opportunity. In spite of his growing admiration for Preston, his love for life in the ways of his people was stronger.
Ooluk, are you all right? Me all right.
You're a very lucky man.
Ooluk not lucky. Him very bad Eskimo. Now you take Ooluk to white man's igloo. Ooluk ready.
You're not going to jail, Ooluk. You all told me the whole story.
Sergeant, good man. Ooluk tell his people, you their friend. And Ooluk your friend, always.
With fresh dogs secured at the village, the Eskimo and the lawman set out together to see justice done. Hank had a good start toward the Alaskan border in safety, but after only a few hours of steady travel behind King, the pursuers saw a welcome sight.
Ho, ho! Foolish white man. He wastes 4 or 5 days, travel in circle.
Down, everybody.
You pesky critters, this is the 5th time you've been tangled up in an hour. There.
You're under arrest, Mullins. Remember, this man must be punished and tried in accordance with the Queen's laws.
Ooluk not no queen, but Ooluk trust Sergeant Preston.
All right, on your feet. Put your hands behind you. Guard him.
Ooluk make mistake. Ooluk sorry.
It's all right, Ooluk. I'm very happy to see that he was recovering.
Ooluk wrong. Some white man bad, other white man good.
Let's get moving. I'll be glad to see the last of this country.
Not half so glad as they'll be to see the last of you. All right, King. This case is closed. On you, Huskies!